It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Down return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
To return is Williams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Richardson.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. Careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field.
We just made the sack, too.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. Secure the tackle after the catch, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's taken in by Jennings.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line. Here's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an ease.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Watching football.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
I mean, I'm done to play after the game. I mean, I know it'll be a little while, but they can join in too. Yeah, they can.
There is Tucker, and he'll kick this
Feel free to tell them to join if they want.
This will be returned from the 6.
What?
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I didn't either.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, nice. That's a little corner at 16.
Jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Yeah. It's like a 9-yard, 11-yard corner. Wide open.
From the gun, Richardson. Now a loose football.
Oh, nice.
And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Here's Austin McNamara now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Hook him up on a second down and 8. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. The Bucs have the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Trucks everybody.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Get a pause here. We have an injury. And it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. Your tight end motioning left here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
What do you do?
Mahomes back. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it'll lead to a second and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey.
Like a Jake Plummer out there. It's kind of wild.
Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
He's in such a bad situation, though.
Out there is Tucker,
shit.
and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
Does a few things,
From
yeah.
the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Richardson operating from the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Big gain for the Jets there. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Whee!
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he will score.
Jonathan Taylor, touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal.
Put it in
It's
there.
easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield strike. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. This will be taken in at the 2. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that one is caught. And he will score. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Bucs up their lead. It's now 24-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Up until that run, this 1st half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A big play for the Jets. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the gun, Richardson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do. But if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. And a good
Don't be sorry, just be better.
To a game of just 3. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night.
What was the
down
score?
the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks
Tournament?
very much. More from you and a big
Tournament?
tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where you see the final score there. Nico Collins, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Nick Chubb, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Alvin Kamara, a touchdown run in the victory. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. On first down, it's Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Bucs offense and Terry McLaurin heading out onto the field, and you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric.
Sorry about your left.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Mahomes. On target, got it to McLaurin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. In motion, it's Robinson. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
A second down throw for Richardson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now it's Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Kill him.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice.
To throw, it's Richardson.
He
He is in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, New York. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Nice. This water. It's just fine.
And the Jets cut the lead to 3. 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field.
Yes.
And we're back to it.
A nice
away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers
it is all over McCarthy.
They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason.
That motherfucker was Kool-Aid red.
For a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. There's that man again.
Yes, sir. Such a house.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Now a run on 1st down. Tough to bring down.
My hands are sticky too. No problem.
He manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Mason. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man, that's Duvernay. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Duvernay.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second down and 3. Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Let me just go right with you.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. They're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. A tight end in motion now. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. 18 yards on the pickup there and a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Play action here. Mahomes. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's Richardson. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
55 left.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Montgomery.
Here's Richardson.
No, you didn't.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. Drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And a short pickup past the 25.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First down throw. Mahomes. Duvernay with the grab. Now McCaffrey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. We are set for 4th and long. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Michelle. 278, love that.